So a couple of months ago, I shared how much I made in BlockFi after finding out that I still had some Bitcoin left in my Coinbase account. Since then, I had learned and relearned a lot of things about the world of crypto, and now there are NFTs, Web3, decentralized finance, and the metaverse. There are so many things to look at now that it had made the space a very exciting playground for the everyday investor to become rich in such a short amount of time. But with that also came a very big scrutiny from the government and from people who criticize and are not convinced of cryptocurrencies. While last year saw a very big opportunity for crypto to become mainstream, a lot of crypto firms, especially here in the US, got hit by sanctions. But that did not stop a lot of crypto enthusiasts from investing in the space and continue supporting their favorite digital tokens in hopes of becoming rich one day. A couple of months ago, I set aside some money to invest in BlockFi, and I also shared a 5-month update video regarding my results in the platform. But how did it fare now 9 months later? In today's video, we are going to talk about my 9th month result with BlockFi, what's been happening in the platform, and what are my plans moving forward with it. So first, let's talk about what is BlockFi in case you actually forgot about it. So BlockFi is a crypto finance company in the US that provides financial services to individuals and institutions holding blockchain assets. They offer a variety of products and services such as an exchange, crypto loans, a credit card, and their most popular one, an interest account. By depositing your crypto in a BlockFi interest account or BIA, you can earn up to 9% depending on which token you deposited. Interest begins accruing after the day you fund your account, and then the interest accrues daily. Interest payments are then made at the end of each business month, and they compound monthly. So with that out of the way, let's talk about what's been happening with BlockFi recently. If you have been tuning in on BlockFi, you know that last year they have been hit with a lot of SEC orders. However, earlier this year, BlockFi has been accused by the SEC of defrauding investors and selling billions of dollars in unlicensed investment products over the last 3 years. BlockFi paid $100 million to settle charges that it operated an illegal lending business. Officials even called this case a one-of-its-kind in crackdown of digital asset trading. Here in the US, a lot of crypto firms have been having a hard time setting up shops because regulators have been breathing down their necks. They've been cracking down all the other crypto firms out there with barely any guidelines at all. They've been setting up shop with barely any guidelines to follow, and here they are getting hit with sanctions by the SEC. But despite that, many enthusiasts and even BlockFi themselves celebrated the order and the fact that regulators are now ready and even initiated the discussions to legitimize crypto firms and cryptocurrencies. From the day we started BlockFi, we have always known that strong engagement with regulators would be critical for the adoption of financial services powered by cryptocurrencies, BlockFi founder and CEO Zach Prince said in a statement. Today's milestone is yet another example of our pioneering efforts in securing regulatory clarity for the broader industry and our clients, just as we did with our first product, the crypto-backed loan. And in response to this, BlockFi stopped offering or opening new interest accounts for new users. If you had a BIA, that will still accrue interest as long as you keep the money in there. However, if you decide to take that money out of the BIA, you will not be able to put that back in. So that's pretty much what has happened with BlockFi recently. So now let's take a look at how much I have earned, or my 9th month result with BlockFi. So I started BlockFi on June 23rd and moved 0.01 Bitcoin to the platform, which at that time was valued at $330. At the end of October, I earned 15,008 Satoshis as interest on my investment. And in my last update, my account was valued at $597.82, or a gain of $267.82, or around an 81.16% growth. After 9 months though, my $330 investment has grown to $484.78. Now, grow might be the wrong word to use here compared to my last update, but still, you know what, it's a lot bigger compared to my initial investment. I earned 18,574 Satoshis at the end of March, which is valued at $8.46, and pretty much after that, everything else is just price appreciation. Now, the dollar value of Bitcoin has gone down because of its price action, but I'm actually okay with it because my share of the asset has grown. Bitcoin is known to be a store of value, so growing my piece of the pie is a lot important to me right now compared to growing the value. Once I have more shares in Bitcoin anyway, the growth in value will simply follow. If I combine all the Satoshis that I've made from BlockFi, I have now 33,582 Satoshis, which is totally not bad for an asset that I rarely touch. So anyway, what's my plan now with BlockFi? While I really like earning passive income from BlockFi, in April 2, I decided to move out my investment and finally say goodbye to the platform. I did this because it started to feel like BlockFi BlockFi was just not cutting it anymore. The interest that I was earning was incomparable to other platforms that generate interest on the same asset. I moved my assets from BlockFi to Qcoin and then decided to lend it out and keep it there instead. This was a better move for me because the Bitcoin savings account there has a flexible yield of 0.39% 7-day annual yield. Plus, I'm able to lend out my Bitcoin to traders who need it for their training, and I really don't have to kind of like manage it all the time. I've basically used their auto lend feature in which whenever somebody borrows and pays back the Bitcoin they borrowed from me in full, that asset will be lent out right away automatically. Now anyway, it took 2 days for the withdrawal to arrive in Qcoin. So if you're thinking of cashing out or taking out your money from BlockFi, just know that there will be delays on doing that. Overall, my experience with BlockFi was pretty decent. There weren't any issues when I was using it. It's completely passive once you've finished depositing your money. The setting up though might take a little bit of time, but from there you can simply just check on your investment from time to time. And that is it for my 9th month result with BlockFi. I have a question for everyone though. If you are using BlockFi right now, are you planning to stay with the platform or are you going to take out your money and use it somewhere else instead? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what your plans are with BlockFi. Thank you so much guys for watching this entire video. If you like content just like this one, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and share this video. Leave your comments down below if you have any questions for me. Also, if you are on Instagram, please add me there at Dredd as a friend so that we can chat, collaborate, and maybe even exchange some ideas. Thank you so much for watching the entire video. Have an awesome and wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.